It's going live. I think we're live. I think we're live, guys, on YouTube.
Finally.
First time on YouTube. How exciting. Give it a few minutes. Let people come in so they can join our conversation today.
Oh, we got one person in. Yay.
Welcome. Come on in.
Join us. I hate that.
The air conditioning.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So it is our first live over on YouTube. We did make the switch. It's just going to be a little bit easier as we continue to grow to have those open conversations with you guys in real time. So you can find us here. This is also the new Rhino Concierge YouTube channel. You can check out all of our replays from the Facebook group on this page.
Everything's in there.
Everything is there.
Happy Tuesday.
Oh, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Yeah.
Taco Tuesday.
So today we are going to be having a conversation about productivity, improving productivity in business and personal things. And we've got some good stuff to share with you guys. So you want to start or you want me to start?
I can start. So one, I have track and limit how much time you're spending on tasks. There's tools out there that can help you navigate your time. Tools like, I have it here, like Rescue Time. It's a great tool. It can time all the daily tasks you have, your email, how much time you're spending on social media, which is very important. I know me, I'm always on social media, on Instagram, just scrolling. And then even your iPhone tells you sometimes, hey, you average about 5 hours or 6 hours. So that's a very important thing. You want to use your time wisely. So keep track of the time you spend on social media platforms or just your daily tasks in general.
Yeah, I agree. Anytime I have a conversation with somebody about productivity or improving that for themselves, I know we've talked about it. And one of the things that's most important, I think, is your morning routine, like what you do before you even start work. So like Rosario and I have our routine before we even get here in the office. She does the gym. I wish I was that good. I do my meditation. We have our routine, the time that we spend before we start working to make sure our mind's right, to make sure we're in the right space. And it's a routine. Even this morning, she knows I go to Starbucks every day on my way into the office. And I do the order ahead so I can just like run in, grab my Starbucks, make my way into the office. And this morning, I didn't hit like the order button. Like my order was just sitting in the checkout cart. And I go to Starbucks and I'm waiting. I'm like, do you guys have my order? And then I realized I never put it in. Threw off my routine. I came in here like I need coffee.
Right, you have to get the regular coffee. Not
and I have to get regular hot
Starbucks.
coffee, no iced coffee today. But I think there is a huge importance in the consistency of how you start your day, how you have your routine before you start working. And then when you do start your work, allot your time wisely. Obviously, you guys know Rosario and I, majority of our day is working off of our calendar with calls that we book with you guys and that you book with us. And obviously, we have to stick to that schedule. You guys are expecting us to call at a time that you selected. So we have to be punctual and on time and abide by that schedule.
Sure.
And then things that we need to get done throughout the week, out in between those calls, we try to block that time early on to make sure that we can get done everything we need to get done.
Big one. You know what really helps me in the morning? As soon as I wake up, I try not to touch my phone because I know if I touch my phone, I end up laying in bed way too long. When, once you're up, you should just get up and go. If not, you're going to waste time laying down.
It's literally the first one I have. Don't waste the first hour of your work day. It's literally right
We're
there.
always on point.
It's like, don't sit around scrolling on social media for your first hour of your day. Get up, get active, get moving. Also, like when we come in the office, that's why I normally have my coffee. I don't want to spend my first 5-10 minutes of my day wrestling around the office, trying to get coffee made. I want to get to my desk. I want to get prepared for my calls, get focused, and get to work. So don't waste the first hours of your morning, and definitely don't waste when it's work time. Like if you want to start on your business, start working on your site, start at your next campaign, set a time. 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, I'm going to get started. And if it's 9:05 and you're still scrolling through Facebook, you're playing yourself.
Yeah, you're playing yourself and you're decreasing your productivity.
Yeah. These are tips, guys. These are things that we follow, things that we share with our clients here in Rhino Concierge, and things that we have found have really made us super successful
For sure.
with being productive. Some other ones I have is the task that you hate the most, do that one first. Don't save your most tedious task for the end of the day. You'll procrastinate on it. You'll dread it all day long. You'll like, oh, I still have to do that yucky task. So
Doing laundry.
Whatever that may be, that should be your first task of the day is the task that you hate the most. And I know it sounds funny, but you don't want that looming over your head all day. You don't want that like, oh, I still have to do that. I still have to do that. I still have to do that. So.
Oh, that's funny. I have followed the 2-minute rule. Basically, if you can do something in 2 minutes, quick there and then, just get it out the way and do it. The longer you wait, the more you're going to procrastinate, and then it's never going to get done.
Right. Anytime we have a request, whether it's with a customer, whether it's from Anthony, whether it's Ricky, I know on Friday you guys got to meet the rest of the Rhino family, something Abigail may need or Nikki may need. If they ask us and it can take us 2 minutes to get it done, we're going to just get it done. Because if we prolong, things pile up. Then I've got a million Post-its on my desk, all these reminders.
That's why when we get when I get an email, the first thing I do, I'm like, let me reply back. Because if I wait that out, and that's something super quick, literally in a minute, you can reply back.
Reply to an email. Yeah. Absolutely. Even if it's, I got your email, I'll get back to you with the info later. But at least you've cleared your email. You've gotten back to that person. For sure.
Everything is good for the day.
Another one, and I actually haven't been doing this here, and I think I'm going to start doing it. Is to spend the last 10 minutes of your day making your to-do list for tomorrow. And like, I do look at my calendar and what clients and what calls I have coming in the day before I leave. I also look at that in the morning before I get into the office to know how I'm going to start my day. But I think when it comes to being extremely productive, and maximizing and improving productivity, if you spend 10 minutes at the end of your workday writing out what accomplishments or what things you want to get done tomorrow, number one, you can turn work off. And that's important, guys. You need to spend time with your friends, with your family. Like when you leave work or you close your computer for the day, you turn work off and then you go have your personal time. It allows you to do that without like having your mind running. And then when you come in the next morning, you're like, oh, my to-do list. You're refreshed, you know what you want to get accomplished, and you're organized with a plan. So that's a big one. I think I'm going to start doing that here.
I think I'm going to start doing that too.
Maybe we'll just do that as a team, and we'll take the last 10 minutes of our day and kind of map out our to-do list for what we want to get accomplished tomorrow outside of our calls. That's a good one.
And oh, wow, that's funny. I have take regular breaks. It helps improve concentration. Its research has shown that taking short breaks during long tasks help you maintain constant level of performance. When you take a break, you can get back to doing whatever task you're doing, and you'll probably do it way better than you were doing it the first time. Sometimes you just need that little break right there.
No, 1,001%. It's not only scientifically proven, guys, but like it's healthy for you. It's actually called the Pomodoro technique. I learned this a few years back. And basically what that means is you can concentrate on one thing. You can focus on one task for about 75 to 90 minutes before your brain is literally like, I can't focus on this one thing.
Oh my God, that's me. I'm like,
it's called the Pomodoro technique. So basically what that means is you have your task, whether that's building your site or working on this campaign or going through this training webinar, whatever your task is for the day, and you spend an hour to an hour and a half working on it, focused, diligent. And when that 90 minutes hits, get up and take a 5-minute walk. Right. Give yourself a break. Stretch it out. Yeah, you don't want to be sitting all day. I know there's a lot of you out there. Several clients and customers are coming to mind right now who I know you are working and you're sitting at your computer at home and you are pouring into your business for 5-6 hours straight. And I applaud you because that's such hard work.
Right.
But I encourage you to be even more productive. Break that up. You can still do your 5-6 hours a day. Give yourself a 10-minute break every hour and a half in between. Get up, walk around, grab a water or a coffee. Because when you come back, now your mind's had a chance to rest and like recuperate to go back in at full force.
And that's very important. Mental health is very important to stay productive.
Absolutely. I think I have a few more here. What do you got?
I have quit multitasking. We tend to think multitasking is like one of our greatest abilities. It's a great skill set, but sometimes when you getting too many things done at once, you overwork yourself and you tend to think, okay, I need to do this and doing this and that, and then you never end up doing that one thing proficiently or even end up getting it done. So sometimes just doing one task and then finishing it and then going on to the next one, it's better long term for your mind, for yourself, and you'll get things done.
Yeah, I think that's huge when it comes
Mhm.
to productivity. And I'm kind of like octopus arms at my
Right.
desk. Like
We're
doing
always around.
a million things
Right.
at once. That's something that I can improve
Right.
on.
Not everyone can definitely do
Well,
everything at once. I know you're really good
Well,
at that.
I'm
Abby's really good at
yeah,
that.
Abigail's great at it too. But we're talking about improving productivity.
Right.
And these lives, guys, that we share with you, these are also things that we're implementing, that we're learning, that's helping us grow and be
Yeah.
the best versions of ourselves for Rhino Concierge and for you
Mhm.
guys. So that's another one that I think I personally can improve on, is focusing on just one thing at a time,
Yeah.
so I can make sure I do that 150% and not 70% all over the place.
Right.
Yeah. Multitasking is not always the best thing to be doing. I had to this is just in general, I think everybody, and Rosario's got this one down. I should probably work a little harder, but you should make time for exercise in your week. Being productive also requires energy,
Yeah.
right? Physical energy. And the way that you stay physically healthy and at 100% comes from exercise.
For sure.
That doesn't mean you have to be as cool as Rosario and get up and hit the gym at 7:30, 8 o'clock every morning. You could be that cool though. I usually will do some yoga on my lunch break, or I see people even in our office building who take laps around the parking lot.
I've seen that
Have
too.
you seen it?
Yeah.
And I think they're
Go
just trying
them, it's
to
hot
get a walk,
outside.
get active, get moving,
Mhm.
to be more productive and build up more energy. So when you're looking at what you want to accomplish throughout the week, make sure you're including some time to exercise,
For
whatever
sure.
that is for you, even if it's just a walk, bike ride,
Yeah.
yoga, whatever floats your boat. Get moving physically, because it's going to help you be more productive in your business.
That's definitely a fact because when I don't go to the gym and I start my day off, I feel off. I feel no energy. I just come to work like, damn, I'm missing something.
And that's because now it's a part of your
Right.
routine, and morning routines are important.
Right. 21 days to form a habit. Get to
Absolutely.
it tomorrow, today.
Absolutely. I wrote down you need to manage notifications, but you already touched on that one with social
I
media.
have that one. Turn off notifications.
Yeah. When you're working, you should be focused on that one task at hand. And Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and TikTok notifications are just distractions.
You're like, I want to see what's going on. It's so tempting.
Yeah, it
It
is.
will distract you because then you're a whole hour in, and what did you accomplish? But being on social media.
Right. Any way you can find to automate any of your processes, do it. We are in the process right now as we're preparing to grow and scale. I had a great conversation with Abigail today. Rosario spoke with her Friday about how we're going to automate certain things on our processes as we continue to grow, because that's what's going to make us most productive and most effective to be an awesome service for all of our clients and customers. So if you can automate something, automate it.
Right.
If you can just set it and forget it, do that. It's going to help you be much more productive, especially with emails. Yeah.
Right.
I had seek out a mentor. I think it's important to have a soundboard.
Yeah.
Right? Or somebody who can teach you things or guide you through things, or you can come to with difficult business decisions, someone who's done it before or gone ahead of you and had success.
Yeah.
I think we all need that kind of support. I think we all get that collectively from Anthony and from Ricky. We have them. But if you can, even in the channel, guys, there's so many people on the Facebook page that you could connect with to have a mentor, have some sort of support system to have a soundboard. Yeah.
Yeah. I have last one, minimize interruptions. And this is more so, I guess, when you have a goal to accomplish and then little interruptions, like your friends want to go out here, there, and then every day it kind of limits you from accomplishing those goals. So it's also very important, but it's also good to have balance. Like you said, when it's time to go out and you want to reward yourself, like, hey, go ahead and do it. But also, if you're trying to reach a goal, just minimize interruptions so you can be more proactive in what you're doing and accomplish those goals quicker. You don't want to get
Absolutely.
interrupted by little things that can minimize that.
Yeah, you have to set boundaries with your time to be productive.
Mhm.
And if it's productive time, if it's business time, if it's working on your website time, allot that time for yourself and set the boundary that you're not going to focus on anything else. That way, when you accomplish your goal for the day and you do want to go out with your friends and celebrate, you can reward yourself. Yeah, and then you feel better about it because you accomplished exactly what you set out to do.
Right.
Then you can go and celebrate. Don't get distracted. I love that. Lastly, and I do have a quote for you guys as well, but just one more tip with being productive is please remember it's okay to ask for help. I know you guys do this, but don't sit and like drive yourself crazy trying to figure things out all on your own. You have a community of people here who you can reach out to, and you can always book a call with us if you'd like help. Ask for help when you need it. Don't drive yourself crazy.
I had a client who called me last week. You know, they were just driving themselves crazy. They didn't know where to start. They're like, can I buy this? Can I buy that? I don't want it to go away. I'm like, just relax. It's going to be there. Don't worry. Step by step. Let's schedule this week for you to get this done. And then next week, get that done.
Yeah, we goal set all the time with people.
And I heard it in his voice. He was just like, I don't know where to start. And I just felt so bad. I'm like, no, relax, take a minute, write down exactly what you want to get done first, and then we'll move on to the next one. There's no reason for you to go crazy over things you haven't started yet.
Right. Love that. So the quote I have for you guys is, the mind is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it gets and the more it can expand. The reason I chose that is being your best productive self is also like a muscle. It's habitual. You have to dedicate yourself to it so it grows stronger and stronger. It has to be consistent, persistent, dedicated, and something that you work on every single day. So that's why I chose the quote as we are talking about what we do to be our best productive selves. So that's what I got.
Love that.
Awesome. Well, I hope you guys got something out of this today. We're super excited to be here on YouTube. Check out our channel if you want to go back and watch any of the replays. And we will be back tomorrow, same time, same place.
Bye, guys. We're still here.